As we move into our 40s and beyond, building and maintaining muscle becomes more challenging, not just due to biological aging, but also because of something many of us try to ignore: chronic stress. While strength training, protein intake, and sleep often get the spotlight in muscle-building discussions, stress is a powerful, often underestimated factor that can quietly sabotage your progress. At the heart of this connection is cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. When elevated too often or for too long, cortisol can blunt muscle growth, impair recovery, and even accelerate muscle breakdown. In midlife, when both hormonal shifts and lifestyle demands collide, managing stress becomes essential for staying strong. Cortisol isn't inherently bad. In fact, it plays a vital role in regulating energy, inflammation, and immune responses. During exercise, short-term cortisol spikes are normal and even helpful. They help mobilize energy and prepare the body for physical stress. But problems arise when cortisol stays high long after the workout is over. Chronic psychological stress, whether from work, finances, caregiving, or poor sleep, can turn this useful hormone into a catabolic force, tipping the balance away from muscle growth and toward muscle wasting. One of cortisol's main effects is to break down muscle tissue to release amino acids for immediate energy. While this makes sense in a true fight-or-flight situation, in modern life, where stress is often psychological and prolonged, this mechanism becomes destructive. Over time, consistently high cortisol can interfere with protein synthesis, suppress anabolic hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, and delay post-workout recovery. For those over 40, already contending with slower muscle protein synthesis and declining hormone levels, this hormonal disruption hits even harder. The impact isn't just biochemical, it's behavioral. Stress often reduces motivation to train or leads to missed workouts. It disrupts sleep, which is when much of the body's repair and muscle rebuilding takes place. It also increases cravings for high-sugar, low-protein foods, which further starves the body of the nutrients needed for recovery. So, the connection between stress and muscle health is both direct and indirect, creating a feedback loop where stress degrades physical performance and poor physical condition adds to psychological stress. Fortunately, the solution isn't simply to avoid stress, which is unrealistic, but to manage it more effectively, especially around training. One promising avenue for midlife lifters is the integration of mind-body practices into their weekly routine. Activities like yoga, Tai Chi, meditation, or even mindful walking have been shown to reduce cortisol levels, improve mood, and enhance parasympathetic rest and digest activity. These practices can help lower systemic inflammation, improve sleep quality, and enhance recovery between workouts. Yoga in particular stands out. It not only reduces stress through breath work and mindfulness, but also improves flexibility, mobility, and neuromuscular control, all of which support safer, more effective strength training. Incorporating even 10 to 15 minutes of yoga or deep breathing before or after workouts can significantly calm the nervous system and create a more favorable internal environment for muscle repair and growth. Another vital strategy is sleep hygiene. Since cortisol and melatonin are on opposite cycles, poor sleep means elevated nighttime cortisol, reduced growth hormone release, and less muscle regeneration. Adults over 40 often experience sleep disturbances due to hormonal changes, but consistent bedtime routines, reduced screen time, and magnesium or glycine supplementation may help improve sleep depth and duration, supporting recovery and resilience. Nutrition also plays a role. While protein intake is crucial for muscle repair, certain nutrients, like vitamin C, omega-3s, magnesium, and adaptogenic herbs, e.g., ashwagandha, rhodiola, can modulate the stress response and buffer cortisol's catabolic effects. Ensuring that your diet is both muscle supportive and stress protective offers dual benefits for recovery and long-term strength. Ultimately, building muscle after 40 requires more than just lifting weights and eating protein. It demands a holistic, stress-aware approach. Ignoring stress is like lifting with poor form. It may not hurt immediately, but over time it undermines your foundation. By managing your mental state with as much care as your workout program, you not only reduce injury and burnout, but create the internal environment where strength, resilience, and progress can thrive. In this way, stress management becomes not just a wellness practice, but a serious performance strategy. Strong muscles grow in a body that feels safe, rested, and nourished, not one constantly in a state of internal alarm. For those committed to aging well, mastering stress, may be just as important as mastering the barbell.